The Checkpoints is presented by pharmaceutical company GM Pharma.
Levan Pkhakadze, Vice President of Vissel Group and founder of Biograph, declares that all players in real estate sector should observe the market carefully as there are risks of an immediate crisis. He deeply believes that even the bankruptcy of one company will cause significant fluctuations in the sector. Levan Pkhakadze notes that the risks are indeed visible. The founder of Biograph also talks about the steps necessary to ensure risks. I think all players, including banks and the state, should watch this sector very carefully. We understand that this industry is the largest contributor to the gross domestic product, and we agree that a crisis can start very quickly. So one or two unsuccessful projects or companies can completely change the real estate market, Levan Pkhakadze said. According to him, further easing of regulations by the MBG is very important, but banks must remain demanding in order to fully control project progress. It was very pleasant from the state side when we heard last week that the National Bank of Georgia has reduced the requirements for lending to individuals, and if there are more similar steps that will encourage sales, this sector only welcomes such decisions, Levan Pkhakadze said. Pol Georgia has opened its sixth branch in Tbilisi. Pol Tbilisi hosts the customers since March 1 with a new menu. In addition, the French restaurant plans to expand. As Adjara, the business development manager of Pol Georgia, told BMWG, the seventh facility will open in City Mall. Our Tbilisi branch is distinguished by the fact that it's located in the nature. In addition, it has different design with partisan elements. An additional 15 people will be employed in the new branch. In total, more than 200 people work with us currently. Since March 1, along with the opening of the Tbilisi branch, we have updated the menu. Pol Tbilisi has made many changes to the assortment. We have added new dishes. We offer customers healthy food assortment that allows you to combine pleasure and balanced nutrition. As you know, our restaurant is both a bakery and cafe pastry shop. We offer our customers the highest quality French products, Adjara said. According to her, after the expansion in the capital city of Tbilisi, the company is considering development in the regions. As soon as we finish development in Tbilisi, we will definitely go to other cities such as Batumi, said the business development manager of Pol Georgia. According to Adjara, the current events certainly had an impact. For a short period, sales dynamics have fallen, but now the number of customers is still growing. Pol is a French brand with a 135-year history. The history of Pol in Georgia began in 2016 with the opening of Abashidze branch. The first outlet village in the South Caucasus region will open on May 29. The plans of the founders of Tbilisi Outlet Village are ambitious, and they say that the main goal of the project is to establish new standards in the field of retail trade. The first phase of Tbilisi Outlet Village will unite 70 brands and 80 gastronomic establishments. A 30-minute drive from Tbilisi, the founders plan to create a regional attraction center in this environment. A lounge will be set up on site. We will have so-called personal shoppers who will give our visitors even more freedom to enjoy a new shopping experience. We are cooperating with company Bene, so we will have shuttles from Freedom Square and other important locations to ensure the transportation of our guests, said Natia, director of Tbilisi Outlet Village. Tbilisi Outlet Village team has a plan to develop shopping tourism. The strategic location of outlets should contribute to the growing tourist flows, including from Azerbaijan, Armenia, and Turkey. Part of the ambitious plan, it's to create a regional shopping hub in the country and mark Tbilisi on the global fashion map. Together with Outlet Village, the company actively cooperates with TBC Bank, which has already invested more than 40 million lari in the project. The project organizers and partners are confident that this space will create new opportunities for both consumers and businesses in the country's retail sector. Lumier has opened a branch in Istanbul after Madrid. The company's co-founder Emil Kurbanov and the company's business development manager Casa spoke about this with BMG TV. Lumier has been operating on the market since 2018 and offers Czech Tradelnik to its customers. At the moment, the company owns a total of 7 branches in both the local and international market. Lumier's co-founder Emil Kurbanov states that the company began working on export development back in 2023. Last year, it opened its first branch in Madrid, and this year the brand also entered Turkey, namely in Istanbul. We started working on exports in 2023. We are looking for space for our facility for about 10 months. On August 1, we signed an agreement to lease space in Madrid, then began renovation works, and in December 2024, we opened the first branch in Madrid. The opening of the facility in this market has brought quite interesting results. We have received quite good feedback from the residents of Madrid, so we are working in the franchise direction. In particular, unlike Georgia, there are many consulting companies in Madrid that help similar type of businesses take the right steps. Accordingly, at this stage, we are consulting with these companies, Kurbanov says, adding that they will probably be able to sell franchise in Spain from May. The company's business development manager, Casa says that the company currently has 5 branches, but they also want to expand to the regions, especially in Western Georgia. The Italian restaurant Casa Fiori opened several months ago on Alexandre Chavchavadze Street in the center of Tbilisi. The head of Casa Fiori, Pkhakadze, discussed this with TV program Women's Narrative. Casa Fiori is the 5th project of Friends for Friends group. The group has been operating in the Georgian market since 2018 and unites outstanding restaurants and bars of various types and concepts throughout Tbilisi, such as Veriko, Kikodze Bar and Breakfast, Hinkali by Veriko, Lazy and Casa Fiori. Based on the concept, all restaurants have different menus, but they all share high quality. Casa Fiori is a restaurant with Italian aesthetics. According to Pkhakadze, work on the arrangement of the space has been going on for about a year. We worked very hard to achieve this result. We worked on the interior and exterior. We wanted to create an Italian aesthetic in the heart of Tbilisi. A huge human resource was needed to create this space. Everything in handmade painted, which takes time and a lot of human resources. We also had to work on the menu, which took us several months. Pkhakadze said, according to her, since the day of its opening, the facility has earned great love from customers, and despite the difficult environmental conditions, the restaurant was fully booked every evening. Pkhakadze assumes that demand will increase even more in spring and summer. As for the staff, the tourist facility currently employs 55 people. Irakli Çavlelishvili, founder of bakery Gemovani, declares that the company is establishing an NGO. The company planned to expand in Western Georgia last year, but due to the lack of resources, it was unable. Now Çavlelishvili thinks that NGO will help to complete this plan. According to him, he will now be able to implement this goal with the funds received from donors. Georgian wheat does not have the strength to generate necessary funds for a promising business because the company mainly imports cheap wheat and the market is accustomed to cheap bread. Accordingly, the desire of business alone is not enough to produce healthy bread made from Georgian wheat. Therefore, we have moved on to looking for other ways and have established a non-governmental organization. With its help, we will implement our plans using resources received from donors, says the founder of Gemovani, and adds that, among other things, seeking funding from the states through the newly created Grants Management Agency is being considered. Gemovani is a bread manufacturer that entered the market in 2015. It produces bread only from Georgian wheat. Sewing enterprise Adjara Textile, located in Bobokhwati, expects positive and growing indicators in 2025. As the company's director, Lumier, noted in an interview with BMG, Nike and Adidas are the main customers of Adjara Textile. We continue to actively work with them. They are stable customers, says Lumier, adding that they have no news in terms of new customers yet. We expect to increase production volume in 2025. We already know how much we will be able plan to sow this year. At this stage, the indicators are quite positive, noted the head of enterprise. As for last year, according to Lumier, they also ended 2024 with a 10% growth, despite the fact that the main challenge of textile industry is still the shortage of labor force. He notes that there is a positive trend in their company in this regard. According to Lumier, they regularly pay salaries and bonuses to the employees. Global brands such as Nike, Puma, Adidas, New Balance, Under Armour and other companies have been cooperating with the largest clothing manufacturer in Georgia, Adjara Textile, for many years. The garment factory was founded in 2008. Winery Shumi is working on the infrastructure project and adds services to its own tourist complex. The company's CEO, Taktakishvili, spoke to Natia about this. According to Taktakishvili, today the complex spread over 12 hectares, includes territory in 9 locations. Winery, the first wine museum in Georgia, a cellar and ethnographic pavilion, guest house and others. We continue to develop the tourist complex. In 2025, we plan to add conference halls. So far, the complex has offered information tours, a wide selection of tasting packages, restaurant services, mainly in cafes and restaurants located in open spaces, various entertainment masterclasses, as well as very regional service such as planting a rare grape variety in a collective vineyard. Taktakishvili said, according to him, in 2025 they also plan to continue the cultivation of Shumi orchards. There are more than 300 varieties of fruit in Shumi orchards. We pay special attention to planting and growing Georgian fruits because today they are being massively replaced by foreign varieties. We are considering investing about $1.5 million in 2025, which will include the cultivation of orchards and vineyards, the equipment of enterprise and the expansion of the tourist complex, Taktakishvili said.
The Checkpoints is presented by pharmaceutical company GM Pharma.